first and 10. It's ETN.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. And Sharp pulls it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 36 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
Henry again on second down.
Bulldozes past him. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tannehill on third down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne, 27 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
A check down here for Henry.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Touchdown, Titans.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Lawrence, he'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running out of the gun with ETN.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out of the locker room. We're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back upstate to Jacksonville. And Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 31, Tannehill. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
You think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. 2nd and 8 coming up. But Tannehill going to keep it.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He completes it to Jones.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown.
And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
Here's a give to Etienne.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
And the Titans are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
Touchdown! Julio Jones. 81 yards.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Well, Julio Jones, not really the first guy you think of when you're talking about yards after the catch, but he's still got plenty of guile with the ball in his hands.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On play action, Lawrence.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throw left side, complete. That's Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, Tannehill. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
So a big two-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a two-score game.
Oh,
So
man. 21 down, buddy.
Pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Tough game, tough game.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll get this off to Etienne.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Able to find Jones.
Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Now Lawrence on first down.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Here's Lawrence.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. Now Lawrence.
This complete to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd down and goal. Lawrence escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Buster Screen.
And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to